Hello and welcome. If you're receiving this video, it's because you sent me that selfie, I got you your color match, and you've received your makeup. So let's get started. We're gonna go over how to set up your makeup. We're gonna go over what you got, why I recommended it, placement, and a bit of blending. So here's your compact that's gonna house all of your makeup. We're going to grab our metal tins. This is how your makeup will come in the little metal tins. We're going to slide the lid off, and we're just gonna pop that little tin right into our compact. And this, okay, so starting here, this is our main highlight color, okay? So this should be about true to the color of your skin tone. You're gonna place this in the areas where, say, like you have redness through your nose, through your cheeks, or you have a blemish, under your eyes if you have any discoloration, purple, greens, all those tones. So we don't necessarily need to place this on our entire face because we want to be able to eliminate layers. So we know that we're gonna have some of our contour through here, so we don't necessarily need to put the highlight in those areas. Now, if you're a girl who wears makeup every single day, you love full coverage, you wanna layer it, totally fine. You can layer your makeup up. Now, if you're somebody who's never worn makeup before, you want something really light, really natural, then we're just going to place this highlight color almost in a T shape in the main places we want coverage, okay? Light, less is more. Repeat that to yourself. Less is more, okay? Lightly dab it on your finger, dot it on your areas. Forgive me, I already have it on because this is my second time recording this. It accidentally got deleted, okay? So dot it on. I think that's the best method when you're first starting with this makeup because it gives you really light coverage and you're just placing it in the areas. If you would like to go ahead and start with your brush because you're a pro, you know what you're doing, awesome. I started just using my brush. Lightly dab it, place it in the areas. Okay, remember, this makeup is naturally gonna be cooler, especially when it just came in the mail. So it almost is gonna activate once you place it onto your skin and it starts to warm and just kind of like bake into the skin, and then it's going to blend. I see so many ladies put way too much on. Your skin is beautiful. You don't need to cover every single thing up. You just need to highlight it and just show that natural beauty off. So that's your main highlight color, okay? Next, I recommended for you a lighter shade, an accent highlight color, okay? This shade is going to be like 2 shades lighter than your actual skin tone. So let's go ahead and slide that off and pop in, oh, slipped and got it on my finger. This lighter shade into our compact, okay? So you already have your main highlight color on. This is your lighter shade. It's just going to brighten. It's not going to be for your whole face, okay? So this color, I would dot on more like on the outer edges of my eyes. I would place it on the center corner. I would place it down my nose. I would place it just a tiny bit, maybe a little bit brighter through there, kind of on those peaks where you're like, oh, I just want to be a little brighter, okay? So you're gonna place that super lightly in those areas. You don't wanna go in and just place a ton of the lighter color under your eyes, okay? We want to color correct first with our darker shade that's true to our skin color, and then lightly place that, okay? When you blend this, I want you to press and lift, okay? It's going to pull our features kind of upwards, okay? Don't start scrubbing it in. Lightly dab and pull those colors in just to give yourself some brightness. Remember, this shade's lighter, so if you're doing a ton of it and you're scrubbing it into the skin, your skin's gonna go, what the heck, this isn't the right color, and you'll start getting cakiness, blotchiness. Just go light, okay? You can always add more if you want it a little bit darker. All right, contour. Let's go ahead and slide that off. Pop that into our compact. Okay, so we have our main highlight, our accent highlight, our contour, okay? Contour is meant to give you shadows and dimension, okay? When you just go in with a liquid foundation and you just smear it all over your face, it's going to dry, it's gonna cake in your wrinkles, and a lot of the time you just kind of look washed out, okay? So this is gonna give us that color and depth and natural shadows back onto our face, okay? Again, lightly on your finger, stripe it on. Okay, stripe it on, sorry, stripe it on the areas. Okay, so for your cheekbone, okay, I want you to suck it in and find that bone right along there, okay? You don't want to go further into your smile lines. You want to stay outside of that smile line. Center of your eye, straight up. Straight up like that, okay? Lightly on the edges of your nose and along that jawline. Those are all the areas I want you to place this. You can also take a little bit on the tip of your brush. And if you have really small, thin lips, just put a tiny bit of contour along there and it's just gonna give you a little bit fuller of a lip. Okay, when we're blending our contour, you're gonna want to press and pull that contour up into the hairline. We're not dragging it way down here. We're just pressing and pulling that just like that, straight up through these areas. For the jawline, straight along that bone, pull it down your neck. And then in your nose, we're just going to press and pull that. And like I said, I already have all this on, so I'm not putting a ton on there, but just to give you guys the example of where you're going to place these colors. Okay, next we're gonna take our lip and cheek. We're gonna slide that little metal lid off and pop it in there. Now, do you have to set it up this way? Of course not. Set it up any way you want. This is just a general idea of how I like to do it. I like to start it here and just follow my steps. You can start with your contour. That's another great thing. Start with your contour if you want, then go within your highlight. Play around, figure out what works best for you. It's really, there's no perfect way to do it. It's simple, it's forgiving. So lip and cheek, dot it on your finger, place it and pull it. Place it and pull it. If you want a fuller cheek, place it down lower. If you want to slim your face, we're going to place it just straight up along that contour line. Take the end of your brush and you're just going to press and pull that lip and cheek. And then also you can put on your lips. If you'd like and you're in a hurry, you don't want to do shadow, put a little nice shade of that pink color across your lid. You can also take some of your contour and place it right here on the outer of your eyelid for some color. You can take it and you can drag it through your brows to fill them in a bit. Eyeliner, lips, multi-use. Super easy. All right, our top layer is full. We're going to open our next layer down here and we're gonna pop in our bronzer. All right, and here's our bronzer shade. Okay, with bronzer, guys, it's different than our contour. It's not as ashy, it's more of a warm color, and it's gonna go in the areas where the sun naturally hits you. So think, okay, when I'm outside, I get sunburned, where does my face usually light up from that sun? It's usually gonna be across your forehead and the center of your face. So we're gonna just place that right in through here. You can place it up through here. You can go a little bit across here if you want a little bit of color. I generally place it through here. And then I always take my bronzer lightly, super lightly, guys. Remember, less is more. And I always pull it down through my neck to give that evenness. And if I have a V-neck on, just get in there and get it all over your chest. Just like that. That way we're gonna have an even tone through our neck, our face, through everywhere. Okay, so that's bronzer. And then last we have our illuminator, okay? Your illuminator is the one that's going to give you that shimmery, glowing, beautiful, fresh look, okay? If it's a cream illuminator, use your finger. If it's a powder, go in with one of your brushes, whichever one you decided to get. I prefer this one on the bigger end, and you can lightly dab it, and you want to place it right above that lip and cheek color, not too far under the eye, but just right along that bone right through there. Or with your finger, just dab it and smooth it right through here. It's beautiful right here under the brow bone, just a little bit of shimmer down your nose, Cupid's bow, and it's even pretty just dotted a little bit in the corner of your eye to give it some brightness. So that's your illuminator, and that would pretty much be your entire face. And I love this because I have some extra room if I want to buy another lip and cheek, if I want to get some of my eyeshadows to pop in there. But that would be your entire face. I'm going to do a couple other videos to talk over brushes, things like that. But you guys know, please reach out to me if you're having any troubles, any questions, anything. It doesn't bother me. Reach out to me, and thank you so much for trusting me to be your artist. And I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.